What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to Dean's Controversy Boxing, man, where you get the best and the realest, man. I keep you updated with the news and all, man. Like, it's one of my first videos, man, and I appreciate you guys that are here and subscribe, man. But I'm trying to get to the tickety top, man. You already know how it goes with the Dean Bros channel, man. But look, this is what it is, man. I'm coming to bring you the news, man. Tyson Fury versus Deontae Wilder 3, man. There was a lot of controversy about the first two fights. First fight, they say Deontae could have lost because of rounds. They say Tyson Fury lost because he got knocked out twice. Second fight, of course, Deontay Wilder got beaten in the second fight, but they say it was a lot of cheating, you know what I mean, alleged cheating. So I don't know myself because, of course, I wasn't there. But that's what it is, man. So we down to the third fight, man. So listen, let's see what these bulls got to say in this press conference. You guys give me your opinion and let me know what you think or what you think gonna happen or who you think might win this fight, man. Without further ado, let's get this video going, man.
What I'm going to do to Deontay Wilder this time is I'm going to run him over as if I'm an 18-wheeler and he's a human being.
I have no doubt in my mind Deontay's going to become two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
For the third fight, based on the first two, I really predict will be bigger than the first two fights.
Standing at 6 feet 7 inches tall with a tremendous record of 42 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, with 41 big wins coming by way of knockout. The 2008 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist, he is ranked the WBC #1 heavyweight in the world from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Please welcome the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
I hope my boy get out there, man. Like, I mess with Deontay, man, so I hope he got to do his thing.
And now,
man,
ladies and gentlemen, his opponent
back,
is the defending champion, standing at 6 feet 9 inches with a record of 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 21 wins coming by way of knockout. From Manchester, England, here is the undefeated WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
It is, man. Tall guy, man. He's really, really tall guy, really, really ornery. So anybody he fight, man, is a challenge when you walk in the ring with him. You know what I mean? But he's a fighter. He can fight. You know what I mean? I can't take nothing from him. He can fight.
Once again, here's the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Good afternoon, everybody. Morning. Don't know what time it is. Afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations to Deontay Wilder for finding his Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Before the last fight, he was comparing gods, and we know my God won, so congratulations. And after all this bloodshed stuff, I'm not so certain. Heard it all before, to be fair. Said all this last time. Decapitation and bloodshed and all that. And we all know what went down there, so, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people got a lot of questions and they want to know certain facts, including myself. So I'll leave the questions open to the floor.
How would you envision this third fight? I'm sure you guys have talked about it, and obviously you're not going to give away your game plan, but how do you see this third fight going, as both fighters have been very adamant about the end goal?
I only see it one way. I believe that if you let Fury just do what he want to do, then he's going to do more than what you allow him to do. I think I have no doubt in my mind Deontay is going to become two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and I believe it's going to be by knockout.
The fans love to see the big guys duking it out. And now the third fight, based on the first two, I really predict will be bigger than the first two fights.
How did you go from that switch, it being, and everyone thinking it was going to be Anthony Joshua one day, to 2 days later, here we are with Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, it was a crazy roller coaster of fights, what was going to happen and what was not going to happen. But I always said you never fight somebody till you're in the ring opposite them. So it wasn't really hard for me. I never started training. I wasn't in training camp when all these negotiations were going on. So it was what it was. 1 minute I'm fighting one guy, next minute I'm fighting another guy. It's what I do. It's what I get paid to do. I get paid to beat up on people. Not a bad job, really. Yes. So yeah, it's going to be Deontay Wilder. So yeah, it's his turn again. Let him get another good hiding, and we'll see if he wants a fourth rematch after this one. Maybe his 7th, 10th, 72. Who knows? It might go on forever. I look forward to the challenge. I hope he's going to bring something different to what he did last time, but it needs to. Let's face facts. And let's hope he can give me a challenge. I know he's took on Malik, very experienced guy in boxing. He's had a lot of professional fights himself.
Great fight,
but let's hope he can bring the best out of Deontay Wilder. Hopefully. Yes. Obviously, he's doing his little thing with his earphones on and doesn't want to answer any questions. That's up to him. But I'm here to promote a fight and talk to the press, what I always do. So if Deontay Wilder doesn't want to commit to this press conference, let's me take Deontay Wilder's part. So I'll play double character if you want. Yeah, I'm quite good at doing these role-playing stuff. So I'll be Deontay Wilder and I'll be Tyson Fury, and we'll play a little game. So here's me taking as Tyson Fury. So he's employed Malik Scott to help him. As Malik said, Wilder is a stubborn person, so he's got his own mentality and he wants to do things his own way. So to listen to other people is not what Deontay Wilder does. So no matter how much that Malik teaches Deontay's going to do what Deontay's going to do.
That's wrong. That's
wrong.
wrong.
Deontay's going to do what he's going to do.
He's been doing everything I've asked him and told him to do.
Yeah, but
see what it is, he's saying basically Tyson Fury saying that Deontay Wilder's gonna go back to the old Deontay Wilder, no matter what training he's done, no matter what he's getting. He say Mike Tyson also. He said that Mike Tyson spoke in one of the interviews. You probably seen it before. Where Mike say everybody has a plan till you get punched in the mouth, and then that plan goes out the window. That was from Mike Tyson. And what Tyson Fury is saying is no matter what Deontay do, he's stubborn. He's gonna go back to his old way. You know, and me personally, Deontay's my guy. You know what I mean? So I hope that he learns and picks up whatever it is that his new trainer has taught him, you know what I mean, that he kind of move around and get his belt back, man. Because I want to see him back on top because he's the only one I've seen that ain't scared to fight nobody, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, let me get back to the interview. I don't want to drag too long, guys.
like Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, but you're talking about as far as training. He's doing everything.
Yeah, he can do that, but in the real fight I'm talking about, he's going to do what he's going to do. He's going to revert straight back to type, 100%. As soon as he hits him with the first right hand, he's going to see red and he's going to I'm going to take his head off.
Sugar Hill just said you're a one-punch knockout artist now, but there's no history of you knocking someone out with one punch. So that means when the fight gets started,
he's going to go straight back to revert, 100%. You heard it here first. And another thing is, you can't expect him to do something that you couldn't do.
Like what? Knock you out?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was some smart jump. He just said you can't expect him to do something that you can do. He's saying you can't expect Deontae to do something that your trainer couldn't do when you was about he's heavyweight champion as well. So that's what Tyson Fury just said. But let's see what he got to say about it.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but me and you never fought, Tyson. You bust my eardrum when we
did spar, didn't we?
Yeah,
we know what happened there.
You're a 260-pound man that can fight. You bust my eardrum the first time we sparred. That's not something to brag about. You can fight. That's what you do.
I know, but like you can't teach him to be some great fighter when you wasn't.
Is it going to be, in your anticipation, a one-punch knockout, or how do you see this third fight
I'll tell you how I
playing
see
out?
It. And I gave my game plan away the first time because he wasn't good enough to do anything about it. And I'll do the same thing this time because he's not good enough to do anything about it. Deontay Wilder's a one-trick pony. He's got one-punch power. We all know that. Great. But what I'm going to do to Deontay Wilder this time is I'm going to run him over as if I'm an 18-wheeler and he's a human being. And I guarantee you he does not go past where he did before. Because before I only had 5 or 6 weeks of practicing what I was going to do to him. This time I've had 18 months of practicing what I'm going to do to him. So I anticipate it's going to be like an 18-wheeler running over somebody. And that's what you're going to see. I'm building my weight up. I'm trying to get up to 300 pounds for this fight. Because I'm looking for a big knockout straight away. I don't believe he's mentally, physically or emotionally involved in his fight. I think he's doing it for the wrong reasons. And when people do things for the wrong reasons, they always wind up getting hurt. So we'll see on fight night if I'm a man to my word and if I can run him over quicker than round 7. And I think I do.
I think it's just cliche. A fighter's supposed to think he's going to, especially
down,
he had a good night the last time. He had his best night. Deontay Wilder's worst night. The stars just lined up for him. That's not going to be the same in the trilogy.
Got any final comments that you'd like to make?
Do you want to ask Deontay Wilder a question?
I did try, but Deontay is going to
I'll answer it for him. It's fine.
That's okay. That's okay, you guys.
That's the face-off, man. Like, I look at it as you got to back up what you say. You know what I mean? So, like I say, Tyson Fury's a fighter. I can't take nothing from him, man. You're probably not me the hell out. I'm not tripping. But Deontae Wilder's also a fighter, you know what I mean? And you got something to lose. You can't lose this fight here, it's gonna look really bad, you know what I mean? So I just hope he come and do what he's supposed to do, you know what I mean? But my hat's off to let the best man win. And this is the stare off. And if you look at the body, you look at body language, most of the time if a person is kind of scared, or I ain't gonna say scared, but maybe nervous about a situation, they'll do a lot of talking, or they'll blame and they'll laugh, they'll do stuff like that.
Two time.
Man, it's gonna go down, man. Real.
For all the best boxing content, follow PBC on Fox on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hey guys, I appreciate you guys taking time to look at my video, man. And it was kind of, it wasn't real action like right then, but that's just the kind of fruit of the beginning of it. I'm gonna be giving you guys highlights of each one of these boxers and what they can do, so you can kind of get into the minds of these guys, so you can know what kind of action they bring to the table. Now I follow boxing a lot, man. I watch it a lot, man. So I see these fights, man. This is gonna be one of the best fights ever, man. So, but anyway, man, I appreciate you guys coming, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications to the channel, man. And I keep you guys updated, man. Plus, it helps me get subscribers, man. And I do appreciate everything you're doing, man. So right now, I'm gonna let this video go, man. But like I say, man, keep God first, keep your head up, man, and continue to tune in to Dean's Controversy Boxing, man, because it's going down, man. The link will be in the description for anything. Excuse me, guys. Link will be in the description for Dean Bro's channel. If you are not already subscribed to Dean Bros and my son, them, link will be in the description for that, and all other kind of information I want to give you guys. This is my first actual video by myself, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. I'm not gonna drag it on no more, man. Peace, man.